So one of the things that we as a technology business face here is the lack, I wouldn't say lack, but less availability of talent compared to other places. And I'm not talking about college degrees, things like that, or people who can actually do the work. We were very fortunate to find Jordan, and she has been just phenomenal in our company. But it's hard to find people who have the basic technical skills like running Excel, being able to write email, create PowerPoints, things like that. And is there something that the city or in your next administration, if you get elected, is the idea to develop some sort of pipeline with the local academic institutions and community members like ourselves to develop some sort of training programs for the students?
So, we work with NWAC and primarily also with the Ignite students as well. And so a lot of times we either get Ignite students into the city, but we actually send our employees to NWAC for Excel programs and different things, and the city pays for them to. So we're kind of in the same boat as many of you as businesses, trying to make sure that our employees are trained well. And so I think that would be, for me, that would be a conversation of how do we bring those educational institutions into us, and really connect all of the business community to that. And then if we're able to, if that take their expertise of training, and then maybe we offer Excel or whatever the platform is, training, and then all of us can have access to that. And I think that's probably the way that I would envision that working. We do, just so you know, from our library, if you have a library card, we have LinkedIn Business. We have a ton of resources online through the library that I when they can actually get it through the library. And so that's one thing I think we need to do a better job of making sure. I'm hoping when we get the business registry, we can also connect businesses to some of those resources that really are offered already by the city.
Certainly. Thank you. This is a consistent problem that I have talked to um, some business owners in my community, and of course, when I get a chance to connect with some other folks in the technology business, healthcare business, things like that, this is a consistent issue of finding the talent, and is there a way to create a talent pipeline so that you can absorb the students who are graduating from the city within the city, because there's just a lot of demand here.
Right.
So I would love your thoughts on, are there ways to, in your mind, to use city resources to support this initiative?
I love this question because it's personal to me, and I'll get into that in a second. Currently, there are several training programs available in Northwest Arkansas. Of course, you have the Ignite program, which has 10 programs for high school age kids, whether it's construction management or culinary arts or digital media, health sciences, or industrial design. So those are all great programs. And another opportunity is NWAC. They have a number of programs that include things like robotics or coding or certified retail analyst programs and space management or shelf management. And also, there's a Arkansas University of Arkansas, their professional and workforce development program. They also have a number of different programs. And I'll say one thing about all three programs: they're all very open to creating new programs if there's support from the community for those programs to create additional training opportunities. The opportunity for the city, Ayush, is to actively support these programs with intern placements throughout the city. And I mentioned the Certified Marketing Analyst Program. In 2000, I helped start that program at the University of Arkansas, and its primary purpose was to take folks that wanted to break into the Walmart or Walmart supplier community and provide a 7-course certified training program, training them to be a marketing analyst. Over the 10 years that I managed the program from 2000 to 2010, I personally placed over 250 interns in both Walmart, Sam's Club, and over many, many suppliers. Many of these career changers have remained in the Walmart supplier community, and they're going on 20 years. So that's
Oh,
just
that's awesome.
that's just
That's
one
awesome.
example of how important an apprenticeship or an internship program is. Depending on the need of the community, there's no reason why we can't get other volunteers to create similar internship programs. Now, I'll be quite honest, I felt like I was hustling all the time for 10 years to try to get people to agree to be an internship supporter, but it was worth it. And I still get people today that'll, to say, you might not remember me, but in 2004, you placed me with Hamilton Beach, and I've been there ever since. So thank you. So that's been a very rewarding part of my career. So one thing I'd like to do is make sure we're surveying local businesses to understand which programs they would most likely support. And that's a first step to identify programs in need of internships. The next step is to work with key stakeholders like the Northwest Arkansas Council or the Bentonville Chamber of Commerce or others to promote these programs and internships as a pipeline of trained individuals ready to work or learn under mentors, which is key, right? The city and the mayor should be a facilitator to make connections for these programs and promote it via the website and job fairs and information meetings for local businesses to learn about these programs. Finally, I will hire an economic director, and that person would be responsible for collaborating with all parties to connect residents and internships to support internships with the local businesses.
Great. Thank you.